So here we are after all of the hype, after everything that Games Workshop has put the Warhammer community through. Warhammer Plus, Warhammer TV, the Warhammer app, the Warhammer experience, whatever incarnation we're going to explore it as, it just seems kind of a letdown. I mean, I have to say, yes, it looks very professionally polished. Yes, it has that grimdark, maybe not as much as grimdark as some of the community videos and some of the community battle reports and presentations, but certainly to the masses, it's Warhammer. It does capture that, but it just seems so light. And it seems to me right now, and perhaps things will change in the coming months, although given the history of Games Workshop and how they've launched and supported other opportunities, I'm a little bit skeptical from that perspective. I had hoped, putting aside, and it was very difficult, putting aside for a moment everything that Games Workshop did to the community, I was hoping this would be the launching pad for the Warhammer experience. What I mean by that is I go to YouTube, I watch your battle reports. I watch the unit comparisons. I watch the reviews. I used to watch the animations. That got me pumped for 40K. That inspired me to paint miniatures. That inspired me to purchase more miniatures that I really don't need right now. And then on top of that, go and play some awesome games. It was kind of that Warhammer fix, that Warhammer pump up. And I was hoping that the Warhammer app Plus would be the jumping point for that. I could go to this, get pumped, see some amazing stuff, and have that spill over into the rest of my Warhammer experience. And instead, it's kind of light. It's kind of ho-hum. There's a lot of opportunities that, regarding what they could be pushing out to that platform, that they're not. I don't want to say abandonware, but it has the feeling to me that Games Workshop was like, look, we need to control all of this, so we're just going to put something. We're going to put something out there. The consultants, the tech bros, they say we need these 5 things out there and we need some sort of app. I don't know why, but we need it. And we're just going to put it out there. And it's just good enough so that they can go to shareholders or they can go to senior staff and say, look, we've got an app like everybody else. And you can watch these videos and you can do this on the app. But it's not plugging into the community. Is it driving the community? Now, I understand, even just being involved with the community, it takes a lot to produce content. I won't say daily content, but weekly content or enough on a schedule that if I go there every maybe 3 days, there's something new. I mean, ideally, there's something new there every day. Ideally, you have your own team producing that content. And it might not be like the same 5 things every day. It might be a different category every day. But every time I fire up that app at 10 a.m., there's something new there for me. From that perspective, yeah, you might have to have a dedicated team. You know, some of those amazing animators that you crushed, I thought you were supposed to bring them on board. I thought that was supposed to happen where it was a community transfer. This idea we're not shutting down the community, but we're giving them a sanctioned, chapter-approved, inquisitorial-approved platform, and we're going to throw some money behind them to produce this. That partnership, that's what this shows me. It was not a partnership. It was about just something good enough, putting it out there, and just, I think it's a big missed opportunity by Games Workshop. So the only thing that they've accomplished right now, and I say right now because certainly it could change as things roll out. We don't even know if this was like a beta or a soft launch, or it's like, hey, we've launched and now coming in December, there's going to be weekly things. Like, just, I don't know anything. We don't know anything. From that perspective, it just seems like crush the competition, crush the fans. We won't even get started with that new NDA. Crush that, crush everything, and just put out a subpar app with stuff on it that's just good enough. Your thoughts on that? I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. We've got to see a little bit more and see how it plays out. But I think what we see with Plus/TV right now, that's what we get. That's where we are.